Selamat siang teman-temanku semua yang aku cintai. Kembali lagi bersama saya Daniel Unggul Hariman. Daniel di game Hogwarts Legacy. Oke teman-teman, hari ini kita akan melanjutkan perjalanan seorang Niel Hoyt di dunia Hogwarts, menjadi murid Hogwarts yang teladan dan berbakti kepada sekolah. Baik teman-teman, kita akan melanjutkan cerita dari Niel Hoyt. Iya. Sebentar teman-teman, aku mau agak kurangin dulu ini suaranya biar nggak kebanting sama suara itu. Ntar aku tes dulu ya. Tes 1 2 tes. Tes 1 2 tes. Oke, mantap. Oke teman-teman, kita akan lanjutkan perjalanan kita. Terakhir kita ada quest, yaitu quest kita apa teman? Main popping ya. Kita jalanin main quest dulu sebenarnya, baru nanti kita ke side quest atau quest sampingan. Aduh, di mana itu? Oh, di luar. Oke, berarti kita ke world map. Terakhir kita mau jalanin misi ini, tapi aku males ya guys ya. Jadi kita lanjut. Oke, kita travel ke sini ya. Alright. Oke guys. Nah teman-teman, mulai sekarang aku akan live seperti ini, jadi ada upgrade sedikit. Tetapi karena ada beberapa kendala, mungkin karena belum ada dana ya teman-teman, jadi belum terlalu bagus untuk live-nya. Tapi kedepannya aku usahain akan bagus, akan konsisten dan bagus. Karena kan aku juga kelas 12, jadi harus fokus juga ke akademik ya teman-teman ya. Oke teman-teman, kita akan lihat apa yang akan kita lakukan. Jika suara miku agak jelek atau rusak, maaf ya teman-teman, karena aku memakai seadanya atau hashtag dana pelajar, mas. Hashtag dana pelajar, mas. Alright. Coba guys, sebentar guys ya. Aku takutnya kegedean suara game. Cek. Tes 1 2. Tes 1 2 tes. 1 2 tes. Halo. Tuh kan guys, masih ke ini. Terlalu gede game PS nya. Suara game PS nya. Tes 1 2. Sabar ya. Tes. Bukan itu. Tes 1 2. Tes. Halo, cek. Halo. Nah, ini guys, coba lagi combat. Tes. Tes 1 2. Tes. Mantap. Oke guys. Kita lihat.
Thank you for your persistence and I confronted peers about straight away, rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there
Sumpah
again.
nggak bohong. Bentar ya.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Alright, Pop. Ya, Pop ini yang kasih kita ini guys ya.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her.
Highwing, ya.
She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something
Jadi
ill-advised.
poachers itu
Whatever
adalah
gave her that idea?
orang-orang yang ngambil bis. Jadi si Poppy ini khawatir dia akan hal itu.
This way.
Kan dari awal juga Poppy kan adalah orang yang menyelamatkan bis-bis dari poachers. Yang mengajarkan kita bagaimana caranya. Jadi bisa dibilang Hufflepuff itu orang-orang baik ya. Karena aku Slytherin.
Centaur. Tread carefully.
Wow. Okay. Kenapa dengan
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Oke guys, jadi Centaur ini
He was
gue baru
certainly a
tahu.
charmer.
Ternyata mereka juga sama kayak Poppy guys.
Centaurs aren't
Dia
exactly
benci sama
fans of
poachers.
wizard kind,
Ya kan?
and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Oke, lihat some things bisa gue terima. Oke next.
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Apa?
This is odd.
What is it?
Apa guys?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can
Biar
find
ada
out why.
suaranya di controller. Ini guys, ini bukan punya Centaur ya. Oke, let's Rebellion.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Oh, ini tempat poacher. Alright.
Still smoking. They can't have been
Baru
gone
guys.
long.
Baru cabut mereka guys.
Revelio. Pelt. Poor beasts.
Ini orang parah banget ya, kayak nakapin bis
This is
gitu.
goblin metal.
Sama kayak manusia
Seems out
sekarang
of
guys,
place in a poacher camp.
menjajah hewan
I should
untuk
tell
kebutuhan
Poppy
sendiri.
about it.
Maksudnya bukan hewan-hewan yang sebenarnya untuk dikonsumsi ya, kayak ayam kan nggak apa-apa emang. habitatnya untuk dikonsumsi. Kalau enggak nanti semakin banyak malah menjadi hama. Tapi ini kayak hewan-hewan yang kayak dilindungi gitu loh. Kayak misalkan gajah, ya kan, badak, gitu-gitu contohnya.
Anything interesting?
Yes, I have something
Poachers were
interesting.
here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Okay, let's go, Poppy.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Mana? Lu bisa nggak
Down
lebih?
there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
You can feed a beast,
Okay,
or it can
kita-
feed you, if you get
Kita
my
mengajukan
meaning.
sesuatu.
We may have an intruder in our midst. Come out before I find you. Well, marvelous strike.
Confringo.
That one hurt.
Tentang kuat. Oh, easy boy.
You think they were guarding the
Easy,
minister
boy.
himself? What is going?
Easy boy.
Only one way to find out.
Easy. Chill. Alright, let's go. Lihat guys. Tenda di sini dari luar kecil banget nih.
What in
Di dalam
Merlin's name?
lihat guys.
Are those dragons?
Anjir, sabung naga nih. Keren juga sabung naga. Kalau kita kan sabung ayam guys ya di sini. Sabung naga. Anjir, sabung naga.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with them. Totalis. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done.
sih ya kita kasar dikit ya. Enggak lah kita.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Ayo, let's go. Bantai. Gila lu.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamura.
Halo, Pemula. Alright.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready.
Rebellion.
Element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Mati kau ya. Tangin lu ya.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend? Time to get my claws out.
Go, guys.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
Alright. Sumpah guys, kupingku budek anjir, gila. Kenceng banget ini.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a lot.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right... Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Right, oke, nggak usah videoan guys. Kita fast travel aja. Oke. Ngantuk guys. Ning pala dari tadi coba guys, sebentar ya, aku mute dulu. Aku mau denger suara cek sound.
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
Coba guys ya, cek sana dulu ya. Kok kayaknya gede banget ya? Berarti suaraku nggak kedengeran loh. Cek, cek, cek. Cek, cek, cek. Cek, cek. Oh iya, masih agak gede ya. Ini kalau perang nih. Cek, cek, 1, 2. Cek, 1, 2. Cek. Coba segini lagi guys ya.
Revelio.
Guys, kayaknya segini cukup deh. Apa ya? Kayak segini cukup sih. Atau nggak kedengeran malah PS-nya. Kayaknya aku nanti perlu setting ulang deh guys. Kayaknya PS-nya nggak kedengeran guys. Tekan dikit ya. Cek, cek, 1, 2. Cek, cek. Kayak live ini penuh dengan testing deh. Cek, cek, 1, 2. Cek, cek. Coba, coba. Kita gedein dikit lagi. Nanti ini kayaknya mic-nya perlu aku kompresor gitu guys, biar gede. Nah. Coba, coba. Nah, nggak apa-apa, cukup. Yes, kita lanjut. Gimana hari Minggu kalian teman-teman semua? Apakah berjalan dengan lancar semuanya? Sesuai dengan yang kalian harapkan? Semoga kalian sehat-sehat dan tentunya tidak ada kendala. Dan semoga teman-teman semua merasakan bahagian dari itu. Amin. Teman-teman kita hari ini kita main beberapa jam aja teman-teman.
Revelio. Bombarda.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Revelio.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
sabar dong. Sabar dong. Itu satu. Kita pelajari dulu spell yang terbaru.
So this is the underground harbor.
Wow, keren juga. Anjay.
Revelio.
Keren juga, guys. Oke guys, kita harus mencari yang namanya. Halo.
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Udahlah, halo.
Revelio.
Alright. Cepat tidur. Tutup matamu. Tutup matamu. Cepat. Alright, kita lanjut guys ke satu lagi. Keren juga liftnya ya, gitu. Oke, next. Mana? Beri lagi. Oke. Ya, ada sesuatu di sini. Tujuan gue bukan buat itu guys hari ini. Mungkin nanti ada saatnya kita akan seperti itu. Ya, kayaknya dari setup live gue yang sekarang harus di-upgrade, tapi ya kita namanya hashtag dana pelajar, kita harus mengumpulkannya dulu. Nah, bisa asal guys. Jadi mohon maaf ya kalau ada yang kurang-kurang dari live aku, ya mohon dimaklumi saja. Oke teman-teman, kalau teman-teman pengen bagus semua bisa ada di mana sini guys. Ini guys ya, di barcode ya, ada barcode guys, ada barcode ya situ. Nah kalian bisa scan dan bisa donasi. Jadi banyak sekali teman-teman yang harus aku dapetin, yang harus aku beli, yang harus aku upgrade. Capture cardnya jelek sekarang, jelek banget sih. Terus apalagi namanya, aku perlu upgrade webcam.
Revelio. Which book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Aduh. Kita nyontek guys ya, kita nyontek aja ya guys ya. Nyontek guys. Gua nggak tahu apa-apa. Before the invention of the golden snitch. The golden snigget.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Which potion is commonly Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The tale of the three brothers involved. Which magical effects? The Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Which ball in Quidditch is the largest? Bola apa? Ya ampun. Quaffle.
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Cewek nggak jelas guys. Gue mau ngambil buku malah dikasih pertanyaan aja. Fungsi buat gue juga apa nih? Nggak ada fungsinya. No function at all. Menyusahkan gue aja. Apa dulu ah? Oh ini enggak. Biasa guys loading dulu. Alright, let's go. Guys, aku pengen nyoba ini live Roblox deh. Kayaknya seru ya, live Roblox ya guys ya. Aku buat SHPP aja sih sebenarnya, menamatin game ini. Oh, kita nunggu. Alright, kita kalau suruh nunggu mah. Aku belum mandi guys. Masih bau. Kan nggak ada yang cium di sana. Hahaha. Cuman gua doang yang berpenampilan kayak gini.
Beautiful.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Tahu juga itu fungsi transformation spell. Oh. Alright. Alright. Oh, kita merubah ya. Kita merubah teman-teman, kita merubah sebuah hal menjadi hal sesuatu.
Beautifully done.
Keren juga kayak.
Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to...
Ini kita langsung bisa Imperio. Afra Kadabra. Avada Kedavra. Coba.
Studying. OWLs will be here.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Yes.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but...
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but it'll be the end of the year in no time, and I'll provide a final assessment at that time to... Until then, well...
Okay, thank you.
If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration.
Guys, gue mau ke Hooksmith dulu, mau jual-jual baju guys. Udah full jeans sword gue. Jeans sword gue udah full guys. Jual baju dulu di pusat kota. Aduh. Ngantuk banget guys, nggak bohong. Kita main 1,5 jam aja ya, ngantuk banget nih. Tidur guys. Sebenarnya udah tidur, guys, udah tidur, tapi kurang aja. Kurang bobok. Kita scroll IG dulu teman.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these socks.
Novelty socks at
I
that
remember
price
our
can't be
meet
patched
mentioning
up.
something about
And pull your
gobbledygook.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charm's come out in the wash, but it
I've known
hasn't.
someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canut.
Kita beli guys, kita beli yang baru ya guys ya. Socks.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
Oke, beli baju 58, 57, 58.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
Topi cuma satu. Sarung tangan, mana? Siap. Udah cukup. Terima kasih.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Shut the fuck up. Handwear udah paling bagus. Spacewear udah paling bagus. Lihat. Akses 23. Apa-apa nih. Oh yes, bagus banget nih. Nah, sisa gitu juga.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Thank you. Okay. What is the next quests? Anjir. Ini dulu guys, saya tahu kita dapat naga ya. Saya tahu kita dapat naga ya. Kita dapat tunggangan baru. Lumayan. Guys, tuh naga kan guys yang kiri guys. Lihat deh. Kan ada atas itu hippogriff. Yang kanan, yang sebelah kanan sana, sebelah kanan sana kan sapu. Yang situ naga kan. Naga. Come guys, dapat naga guys. Lumayan kan dapat tunggangan.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
Okay,
I'll
guys,
start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Alright. Thank you.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Oke, thank you Poppy. Let's go. Oke guys, kita lanjut. Lanjut ngerjain quest lain. Main quest dulu, main quest. Yang kuning guys, yang kuning itu namanya main quest. Oke. Nah, Sebastian lebih penting. Karena apa guys? Dari yang kita kemarin, Sebastian itu yang membantu kita menemukan jati diri kita. Nah, tepatnya enggak juga sih, itu juga. Mantap banget guys. Oke guys, mantap. Aduh, mantap banget guys. Aduh, Tuhanku. Bener guys, aku mainnya nggak lama nih. Ngantuk banget, serius saya. Ngantuk benar. Benar ngantuk. Oi. Ngantuk gios, ngantuk. Oke. Kaget kan, jadi ada.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Kita main diem-diem aja, diem-diem.
No one enters this mine.
Diem-diem.
Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
It's Totalis.
Who is it? Goblins will...
Revelio.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio.
Alright guys. Uang. Kita harus ke Room of Victor. Biar kita bisa tahu apa saja.
This is going well.
Okay.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, suppose. Someone's here.
You go!
Window.
Better.
Fringo.
Ini kita ganti nih. Nice.
I'll get you for this! Put me on the ground now!
Places.
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
Okay.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio. Revelio.
I should tell you.
Revelio.
This mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice.
Halo Faisal. Halo. Maaf nggak kebaca chatnya. Halo Faisal, selamat datang. Enjoy the life. Gimana kabarnya Faisal? Apakah kamu baik-baik saja?
For better or for worse. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Alright.
An intruder!
Places.
Think you're clever, don't you?
Bingo! Lead us to victory!
Places.
Let's get it on.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Rather unwise coming back this way. There you are.
Propendo. Places.
I will make you pay.
Propendo. Places.
I won't rest.
Bombarda. Places. Crucial. Rebellion.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Bombarda. Confringo.
Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Ayo dong. Ini kita naikin pakai apa sih? Lupa deh. Ini. Ini apa sih? Ini Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hair.
Revelio.
Or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Kenapa di sini, guys?
Revelio.
Kita lanjut aja.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Oke.
Confringo.
Cuma gitu doang. Ya elah. Ini apaan, boy?
Flipendo. Reparo.
What is this, guys? Langsung aja lah. Lamaan gue males. Kai.
Leviosa. Confringo.
Mati.
Clixius.
Mati. Hancurkan, guys.
Flipendo. Confringo.
Oke, guys. Selesai.
We're making quick work of them.
Iyalah.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Confringo.
Alright. Kosong ya kita. Iya guys, di sini legendary semua. Outfitnya legendary guys. Main-main.
Revelio.
Tadi
Confringo.
jangan ngagetin gitu dong guys. Kita kan teman.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me. One less human to worry about.
You are terribly upset.
You're weak, human. You would have had a lucky shot.
finished yet.
Why have you not run away? We're here to see this.
Certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
We're
Kita belum naik ke atas sini ya.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Kita harus naik ke atas sini. Terus
Leviosa. We can have a look around in peace.
yes sir.
Flipendo. Confringo.
Aduh, mana lagi guys? Cuman ini guys. Ngantuk banget deh. Iya, mana lagi?
Confringo. Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain. What do you have there? Still.
A journal entry by Isadora. Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can...
Langsungin aja lah. Langsungin.
Now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Gue salah guys, harusnya salah diri. Bisa ulang nggak sih?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying.
Ah, mati lu, sumpah gue bunuh lu.
Unbelievable.
Ah, lu udah gue bantuin lu, patut terima kasih lu.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what.
Okay, let's go. Oke guys, kita akan lanjut mencari dragon naga dan naga dan naga dan naga.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas Deverell in a while, has there?
Not much of the dark arts that frightens me as long as they have me one.
Oke guys, mana deh?
Of the dark arts should
Poppy, where are you, Poppy? Poppy.
It's not like her to forget.
Alright, Poppy.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
Sorry guys, jatuh.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading.
Alright.
I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's alright. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Oh, merah guys. Jaringannya merah bentar. Merah lagi jaringannya.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Guys, lanjut. Mana dia? Mampis, gue nggak bohong nih, tentang orang yang pernah gue mainin di tahun ini.
They must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we find what we're trying to do. I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
She is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her.
How lucky for us. Or just raring for a fight.
What was that? Well, there's no turning back now. welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair her.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Pick up. Kita tim. Jatuh. Maaf guys. Oh my god. Itu langsung dekat itu benar-benar.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survive. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you...
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be...
Understandable. We did...
True. So
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Okay.
How could I have been so blind?
Akhirnya gue bisa memakai topi guys, topi yang tadi. Nah, ya, topinya. Nah, topi. Banyak banget lagi. Lagi sebentar harus balik guys. Wah. Kita harus balik dulu. Harus balik dulu ke Hogwarts. Kita mau identify the outfit guys. Identify the outfit. The outfit should be identified.
a moment. Deke has an idea to share with you.
Oke guys, ada yang guys. Mayan. Guys, gue mau upgrade dah. Malas. Questnya ada pendek. Nah, tapi sebelum itu gue mau jual dulu. Kita mau jualan dulu. Oh, Hogwarts. Tiga hari lagi guys, Beyond Combat. Kita nonton nanti ya. Kita live, kita nonton. Mana ya? Ini.
If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be on you like bow truckles to doxios.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Thank you.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
One never knows when
Apaan, bos? Sumpah guys, aku capek banget.
Travel broadens the mind.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assault. From what I read in a report by the student... As I mentioned earlier, this relic, if it's in this catacomb...
I'm ready to explore the...
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't...
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about.
Katakom itu kayak ini ya, penjara atau kuburan ya guys ya, lupa. Antara dua itu intinya.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve.
Bridges, Bombarda, Defender.
Crucial.
Confringo, Accio. Tracy, Defender.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. The rest of
Accio.
Oh, but yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening the morning is justified.
Oh, okay.
Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio.
Crucial.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar. Bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Reparo. Reparo.
There's something here by the altar.
Defender. Reparo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space. Let's divide and conquer. You hold on to that diary entry. There may be more.
It does mention something else.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room.
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Accio! Flipendo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Accio! We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise then.
I couldn't agree more. A spell, you have a lot at stake. You have an ability. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling. Be on your guard. Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, Accio. A cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Accio!
Ngerti gue.
Confringo! Bombarda. Glaciers. Flipendo. Glaciers. Flipendo. Bombarda. Flipendo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Gimana caranya ya?
Accio. That worked. Keep going.
Oh.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Leviosa. Descendo. Leviosa. Descendo.
Jelas sekali. Kita begini.
Expelliarmus! Glacius! Bombarda! Propender! Glacius! Crucible! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Crucible! Accio! Confringo! For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Confringo!
Halo Abut. Si rada Abut coy.
Dead Accio. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Halo Abut.
Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it
Halo
be?
Abut.
The note and rendition of the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up.
What do you suppose is meant by the dump?
I have no idea.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says.
Agreed. I'm taking it. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
I can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
Okay, thank you.
I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
Well, I'll explain on the way.
What happened back
Come
then?
on. Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Kita belum kesini, guys.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. Imperial! Accio! Confringo! All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Capek banget guys hari ini guys. Mantap. Uhui.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what happened to get this ready. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Let's hurry.
I'm a goblin, not a toy! Stay back! Keep out!
Stay back! Keep out the way!
There's nowhere to go.
We have to fight.
Keep out of sword's reach!
Uncle, to the right!
Got it!
They're closing in!
Mantap.
What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to... The Imperious curse saved Anne's life.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I
Kita
will.
menjadi
He
pemeran juga
cannot
di-
banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him, perhaps?
You may be right.
Ini lama banget anjir, game apa sih ini? Capek guys.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before.
This family does not resort to using dark magic. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior. Sebastian is to come. If I hear that... Why, Sebastian?
Banyak guys. Oke guys, kita talk to Poppy. Gimana nih? Hogwarts sih. Di luar tapi. Kita talk to Poppy, abis itu kita sudah stream hari ini. What the hell? Goyang begitu deh. Wow. Oh, fungsinya ya. Penasaran gue.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Yeah, I'm safe, of course. Why?
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Hauntel Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so one of them contained theories about...
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the snidget, which
Where exactly are these snidgets?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers... From what she recalls, the journals own...
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers in.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but we had the element of surprise.
We need allies.
Merlin's beard! You're a genius!
Sounds as if we need to...
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Oke. Oke teman-temanku yang aku cintai, terima kasih sudah menonton. Terima kasih sudah menonton live aku hari ini. Semoga teman-teman diberikan kesehatan, umur panjang dan sehat selalu. Semoga teman-teman selalu sehat selalu, diberikan umur panjang, yang sedang sekolah dilancarkan pendidikannya, yang sedang kerja dilancarkan rezekinya. Oke teman-teman, aku akhiri live aku hari ini. Semoga teman-teman suka dan semoga teman-teman terhibur oleh aku, dan jika teman-teman terhibur jangan lupa like, subscribe dan share semua konten-konten aku, dan jangan lupa support aku melalui Saweria di sebelah aku. Oke teman-teman, bye-bye. Selamat siang semuanya. I love you so much. And see you in the next live. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye teman-teman. I love you all. Bye-bye.
We next.